Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the morning. My name is Badham Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years. We already 7 plus knowledge seeker from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional (IGP) is the training faculty for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent generation to meet demand in the labor market by providing professional qualification. The Institute of Global Profession is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve students and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal knowledge. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holders, and also for learners, through respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and designated institution. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights based on our vision. We are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar, courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium services for free, like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge, which can upgrade all day. Kids learning, games, website, free courses, converse sites, and many, many more. We help to empower youth to learn to meet their expectations and dreams and become highly skilled people. We implement several trainings, program webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by global renewed professionals to develop all kinds of youth to promote the education of their ability and personalities. To ensure excellence and in-depth instruction, we arrange the qualified trainer, speaker, and instructor extended free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in last 3 years. We have affiliation with universities and organizations in 70 different countries. Virtual MOA signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary of future scholar and citizen who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist to all knowledge seekers with valuable services. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for learners and represent more diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering best quality services and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skills and level. Before we moving to the let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,152 webinars successfully. Wow! Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,152 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start our 1,153 evaluation in international business trade, and today our speaker is Ma'am H.E. Professor Dr. Huma Shaha. Before I hand over the stage to ma'am, want to share a little bit about our speaker. Pathologist, Professor, Ambassador, Director, GTA, co-founder, GCN, neurological researcher, international mental health trainer and consultant, global certified education and international transformational speaker. Now, it's very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am.
A warm greetings and a very good morning to you. Thank you so very much for having me again on this platform. It's really a nice pleasure to be here again and again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of IGP, speaker want to hear from you about yourself, ma'am.
Could you please repeat again what you have said?
Okay, ma'am. On behalf of IGP Knowledge Seeker, want to hear from you about you, ma'am.
Okay, so first of all, a very, very good morning to all of you, to all the listeners and the followers of IGP. And today I am live from the Institute of Global Professional. And I'm really, really glad to be here always. And it's like a fifth or a sixth webinar I am conducting on the platform of IGP. And it's a great privilege to be obviously here. And as you have said that you have already done 1,000+ webinars, which is itself in a golden century. And I mean, like wishing of the best of, very best of the lucks to all of you, including me as well, to go and grow more and more on the platform of IGP.
Ma'am, now the stage is yours. You can start your presentation.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much once again, respected moderator, for giving me the chance. Okay, guys, Assalamu alaikum and a very, very good morning from Pakistan. Good afternoon and good evening to all of you. Today, I'm here again on the platform of Institute of Global Professional in front of you all. This is Professor Dr. Huma Shah presenting you today about the evolution in business trends. So let's learn about some different sort of trends, some different sort of knowledge, and some different sorts of business ideologies related to the international business trends. So today, I'm going to discuss about business trends. So next slide, please. Today, I have highlighted four main points of today's presentation. Today, we will learn about the business goals in the next slide. Then we will learn about the progress. Today, we will also acquire a knowledge of international trends. And at the last, we will learn about what's next. Because without knowing the next point, we won't be able to achieve the goals in the present view. So it's really, really important to understand that what will be our next step. Next step related to your earning, next step related to your trends, next step related to your goals, next step related to your progress, and the next step related to your international or national trends. Because planning plays a very, very essential role in all the aspects of writing, in all the aspects of professionalism, and in all the aspects of life. When you plan something, it's mean that you are related and create some sort of strong bonding with all these things. So creating bonding and understanding the business trend, because today we are only going to discuss on the business trends, which will help so many of people to understand about the business trends. So let's come towards the third slide. The next slide, which is going to be, I'm showing in front of you all, is maybe the delay. Yeah, it is. Here it is. Now, whenever we are talking about the introduction and when we are talking about international trends, you should not neglect or reject to understand evolution, because today we are acquiring a knowledge regarding the evolution. So first we have to understand that what is evolution? What is actually its principle? How can we learn it from? And what will be the beneficiary commission for this? What was the historical development about this? And what is the progress in the upcoming era or in upcoming trends? So I have highlighted some sort of points in front of you all here, that the historical development of business and its processes of development up to now is actually called the evolution of business. The development of industry can be started through 5 stages. This we have to understand at the very first point, that you should graph, you should plot, and you should design the proper structure to start any sort of business. Either it's related to your educational field, either it's related to your marketing field, either it's related to your visual studies base. It's completely depends on the good plotting and a good structure. So I have mentioned over here the development of industry, which can be started through the 5 stages. What I have highlighted is, one is handicraft, age of girl, domestic system. Very most important thing to understand. I know it's some sort of very typical and a trouble to understand, but we have to understand. I have simplified in a very simple sentences. I even didn't use any complex sentences, so that you can get the point and understand what exactly are the business evolution is. International business developments evolve through the normal processes of trade, foreign direct investment, capital flows, migration, and the advancement of technology in undeveloped nations. It's mean that we are talking about that sort of import-export, which needs to be direct invested, which needs to be in a capital flow. You can take it as a migration or travelism, and you can also take it as the advancement of technology. So this we have to understand at a very, very first point. I repeat again that if we do not have the proper plotting and a strong bonding structure to understand, let's just suppose let's give some examples, that I am here to give you an example on a very initial level, that suppose you have started a business of some sort of educational copies, books, and syllabuses. Let's suppose, and you are going to start at your national level, at your local level. So the first thing what you have, before investing your dollars, before investing your money, you should have to plot a good structure with a strong bonding relationship with that person who is very capable of all this that field, or who has a very good command in marketing field as well. I will show you the good major goals and the real research as well, what I have done with my team in the last December. So it will also help you out to become more realistic and evaluate yourself in business trends. So let's learn something about what are the trends and what are the cycle regarding the business trends. In the next slide, I have detailed in all these things. In the next slide, the global trends are empowering the workplace, increasing the productivity in digital workplace. Yes, everything is now completely digitalized. What is the cycle and what are the actual trends nowadays? That the whole globalized, we all are globalized right now. Just take an example that I'm sitting in Pakistan, my respected moderator is in Bangladesh, and you are listening us from um, across the globe. But we are learning the one thing, which is the business trends. It's me that everything is digitalized. So if we can learn business trends, so why we cannot implement on these business trends? Yes, we can. Take an example like smarter business, innovating in as a service economy for digitalization and disruption completing in the society. Yes, digitalization, competition, and service, your economical values, your investment, these all are the very, very small parts, but it has a plenty of benefits which will give you out after investing half an hour, at least half an hour in your project or in your business. So now, after learning the business trends and understanding the principles of evolution, the question is, what is the business life cycle? This is a question which always arises in my mind and always asked by my students that, ma'am, what is business life cycle? How can we define business life cycle? How can we engage this business life cycle? What will be the benefit of the business life cycle? So don't go long and create a long paragraph. Let it make it short, elegant, and sophisticated. And the answer is that the business life cycle is a progression of business in phases over the time and is most commonly divided into 5 stages. Yes. Now, this is very important. This has to be noted down in your diaries if you are really, really interested, intentionally interested to become a more valuable businessman or businesswoman. Launch, that how to launch your business, what will be the strategy of launching your business, what, I repeat again, what will be the structure, the plotting and the bonding of launching your business. Second thing, growth, how you can growth your business, what will be your strategy to growth your business. It really doesn't mean related to your money, related to your investment. It relates to launching. Again, I repeat, what is the plot, what is the structure with a strong bond of any relationship of any criteria or strategy. The third thing, shake out. Our life needs every time the shake out class. We need to shake out ourselves as well. So why our business cannot have the chance to shake out? Yes. It really doesn't mean that you have invested a lot of thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars to grow up your business and you focus only on your earning. No, it cannot be possible. It only be possible by time. Obviously, everything takes time. Your hard work, your passion, your strength, your good intentions, your positivity will play an effective role in your business strengths. If you have good intentions towards your business strengths, if you have a good intentions towards your positive trends of business, definitely you will earn, and God will give the more rewards in your money and all these things. Now let's come towards the fourth point, which is maturity. Yes, we as a human being, unfortunately, we are not going as such maturity and professionalism in our business trends. It's really not sounds good, but it's a toxic truth, and we have to accept this. Sometimes people get very arrogant. Sometimes people react like they take very impulsive decisions, which will not be in a good decision for them, which will not going to be in a good result for them as well. So we have to be understand that we have to be calm. When you have started something, it's not only related to your business. Just think about your life as well. You have to be calm, you have to be patient, and you have to be concentrate towards whatever you want to do. Not only related to your business, it's related about your life, it's about your every field. If you are an educator, if you are a home worker, or if you are a businessman, if you are a teacher, if you are an engineer, it's related to all the phenomenon of life. So maturity plays in a very essential role. It's not depends on the age factor. Maturity depends. Maturity does not depends on age. It depends on the maturity, by the way. Anyhow, so let's come towards the last point, which is decline. Decline. Yes, we have to accept all our regression. We have to accept all the regression. Like, okay, it's okay to get the loss in business. It's okay to not to earn so much profit in our business. It's okay not to earn so much money from our business. It's okay, because when we say it's okay, we can manage, so it will make a long change with what I have described you, like how you launch, how you growth, how you shake out your business, how you mature your business. And yes, accept the decline, accept to decline. If customer decline, if the customer regret, and if customer refuse your offers and don't like your product and everything else, just it's okay. The owner of the businessman, or the owner of that business, should not take it as an impulsive decision. You should not take it as a man that, okay, I am not able to do this. Okay, I should wind up all this business and let's move towards another one. No, it will be the worst part, I think, of your life experience, because we should not move towards here and there, because it will show your immaturity, not the maturity. So we should accept all the decline. Only that decline will turns into the commitments, and you will gain and you will achieve your actual goal, inshallah. Okay, so let's learn about in the next slide. In the next slide, five biggest global trends. Yes, now I am showing in front of you very interesting facts, which is the five biggest global trends. This will definitely help you out to understand that what is actually happening in international business, and what will help you out to become the international businessman or a businesswoman. So I have highlighted over, as you can see in front of your screen, that I have highlighted the five different trends. I have put it the heading focus on our environment, economic power shifts, growing divergence and polarization, shifting demographics, and social, cultural, and workplace shifts. What are these? Why I have highlighted these 5 points over here? How can we understand it? What will be the benefit of understanding all these points? These are now the questions which you have to be arise, and I have to be explained in front of you. So, what are internationally biggest global trends? The first global trend nowadays in 21st century skills, and after the pandemic, is focus on our environment. Environment. Yes, we cannot relate, and we cannot neglect this thing that environment plays in a very essential role in all the aspects of our business trends, of our life, of our education, of our lifestyle, of our climate change, everything related to our environment. Just take an example that if you start up your business in a good environment, like if you have a good workplace, if you have a good stage, if you have a good environment, good looks, so definitely your customer will come in front of you. The same thing goes to you. Where we go for shopping, if we go for shopping, we always select a better part for the workplace. We never go to the dirtiest part. You know why? Because it's the nature of human that we always go towards the cleanliness. So the second business trends, which is trending nowadays globally, is economic power shifts. The third most important trends, which is trending nowadays, is growing divergence and polarization. Now, this is very important. If you are in marketing field, if you have already invested, and if you are not gaining or earning as much as you want to get earned, so this will help you out, obviously. The fourth point is shifting demographics. It also related the mass communication student, visual studies students, business administrators students can easily understand all these things. And these are the global trend. By the way, all the business lecturers and professors are giving the lectures on these topics. Now come towards a very interesting part where we are. Where we are. Now let's discuss where we are. Is on number 5. Social, cultural, and workplace. Yes. How social you are, how cultural you are, and what is your workplace and where is your workplace. It it doesn't mean that you have to purchase a local shop and you have to maintain it beautifully. Your workplace can be your Facebook or your any social media page or your profile, because it actually shows your personality. It actually shows your strategy, that what is building up, what you are giving to your customers, and how social you are, how respondent you are. This is the very most important thing. If you are doing some sort of business, if you have a keen interest to do some business, so you have to be very interested in the people, in the public. You have to be very respondent if you are doing any online business. Very your respondent rate should be 80 to 90%. It should not be go down um, before 50%. Are you getting my point? Less than 50% response will let you down, will fall you down in your international business trends. Your respondent time should be 80 to 90%. Your product graph should be 70 to 90%. It should be. It depends on the product that it can be the electronic, it could be the clothes, the fabric, anything, whatever you want to do. But social, cultural, and the workplace, these are I have mentioned you in front of you. These are the 5 biggest global trends. Now, after learning a lot of ideas and tricks, let's learn something academic in the academic form. In the next slide, please. In the next slide, I'm showing progress and trend analysis. Now, this paragraph actually is for students. It's actually for students. Let's read. It's really interesting. We have to be understand, all folks, that participation in international business allow the countries to take advantage of specialized expertise and abundant factors of the production to deliver the goods and services into international marketplace. This has the benefit of increasing the variety of goods and services available in the marketplace. And one more thing. Now, this paragraph is for all the social workers who are very, very willing to do some sort of business. Globalization creates new opportunities for businesses to increase the profit by expanding markets and by allowing the wider access to resources. On the other hand, globalization also opened the domestic markets to new competitors, decreasing the demands for local products. Understanding the trend analysis an essential role for emerging evolution. And there are three main types of trends. When we are talking about the progress, as I have mentioned you, when I have highlighted, let's talk about the 4 points. So I have mentioned about the trend analysis and progress as well. So these are the three main types of the trends, which is short term, intermediate term, and long term. Progress cannot be in one term. Always remember. When you are talking about the business trends, when you're talking about the progress, what will going to be happen, how can you grow your business, and what will be the different trends of your business, how can you launch your business, how can you make a good bonding relationship with your customer, these all are the things which comes under the heading of progress, because we progress day by day on the daily basis. The progress cannot be in one term. It should be divided, and it is divided actually. It should not be, but it's already divided into the three terms: short term, intermediate term, and the long term. So you have to be make a plot, you have to be make a graph, then what will help you out? How can you start from the short term? How can you go jump towards the intermediate term? How can you move towards the long term? Long term means will help you out throughout your lifetime, complete professionalism. You have 1,000+ customers all around the world, and you are rocking with your all business products, and you have a very beautiful and loyal, beautiful, pure souls clients, and all these things. Now, in the next slide, I have highlighted something very, very important: importance and fact factors. How it can be possible that we are talking about something and we cannot and we are not discussing about the importance, why we are discussing, why we are doing this thing, why we are discussing this way on this in this webinar. So what are the fact factors and why it's important? So here is the answer for all of you. International business helps in strengthening the economic relations among the nation. Very, very important line. International business helps in strengthening the economic relation among the nations. These business helps other nation by exporting them goods of their requirements. It helps in developing a better mutual understanding among the countries, due to which they are ready to support each other in time of needs. And obviously, and globally, we all are doing these things right now. Whenever every country, any country needs the help, every United Nation and WHO always, here are so many of the people who are here to understand and in the field of import, export, and all this. And after this slide, I will also show you that what is my business. So it will be the more interesting fact for you to, and it will inspire you as well. That how can be a professor and a doctor can be a businesswoman. So first we will discuss the, excuse me, 6 factors that affect international business legal liabilities. Cross-country businesses have to deal with the legal framework of 2 or more countries. Now, please understand this point. Political factors, technological factors, economic factors, social factors, and environmental factors. These all are the six factors actually that affect international business legal liabilities. Because we should not and we cannot neglect technological factor, economic factor most essential, social factor which plays an essential role in marketing and all these things, and environmental factor obviously. So in the next slide, how we reach to goal. This is very interesting slide, by the way. It will definitely help you people out for understanding. Now, before understanding and giving you the lecture on this, I would like to show you that what is my business. My business is about the gemstones. Yes, the precious stones. Like we have diamonds, we have sapphires, blue sapphires, yellow sapphire, white sapphire. You can see I have also wear such types of rings in my hands. So this is a kind of a business which I am doing globally. And this was the strategy what I have developed and what I have adopted in my business. So this is not only the webinar and this is not only the lecture. This is actually the lesson to start up your new chapter, to understand um, the beautiful technologies, to understand that how to be like, just suppose I'm in Pakistan, I have a clients across the world. So I have a very beautiful clients, very pure clients, so you can also get to these things. This all the talk, this all discussion will definitely help you out if you have a keen interest, by the way. So it will definitely help you out to understand and to start up. It's not just only about money, it's about your intentions. So as I have done, I have mentioned that I am doing this sort of business. I have different sort of precious gemstones, and people love to wear it. People love to order in a form of separate, in a form of jewelry, in a form of locket, chain, and whatever they want. So I always give the best of the best to my clients. Okay, so let's learn about that how we reach to goal. Now, this is the actual and the real research, by the way, what we have done with our team in the last December. So as you can see in front of you that I have highlighted with a different color marking, so you can understand that what will help you out to reach your goals. Number one, we have the social media. Then we have the traditional media. Then we have the on-site marketing. Then we have the media events. And then we have the collaboration. So according to the research and the international survey in which 580 people took part in this survey, by the way, internationally, not only the local level, I'm talking about internationally, globally people. So what the result had been come out, it's about when we are talking about social media, let's talk about the media events. Media events answered it 11.1% is about media events. On-site marketing plays 16.7%. Traditional media plays a part only for about 5.6%. It's the least mark and about traditional media. Collaboration is about 27.8%. Social media is about 38.9%. Have you got it? Have you understand? So what comes in front of you? It comes that social media and a good and natural collaboration will definitely help you out to achieve your goal, because criteria has been changed now. Every people wants to become a global businessman or a businesswoman. They do not want to do at the local level only. So good collaboration, connected with the good people, and connected with the good people on the social media will definitely help you out to understand and to grow up your business and achieve your goal. Now, the next slide. Okay, in the next slide, yes, in the next slide, now I have teach you today about different things, and this was an amazing experience to learn again and again about the business trend, because how much you can learn about the business trends is really less to learn more and more about the business trends. So let's, yes, to recapitulate, I would like to add some interesting points. That first, why it's important to study the international business trends, because it's a question and I have answer over here. Because gain an international perspective to be successful, work across international boundaries and culture, learn highly sought after transformable skills, advanced business knowledge, English language, graduate opportunities, post study work visa opportunities, and high quality education. This is the answer that why it's important to study international business. Now, any one of you if is interested in any of these points, so you should go to learn more about international business. And then we are able, only then we are able to evolve the emerging trends like growing emerging markets, population and demographic shifts, speed of innovation, more informed buyers. Now, this is very important. More informed buyers you should have to go up. Increased business competition, better economic growth, emergence of clean technology. Now, these all are the points which will definitely help you out to start at least short-term progress in international business trends. Now, in the next slide, okay, so in the next slide, it's about, by the way, the conclusion. Conclusion means the end. And now it's time to thank you, all of you, for listening and watching me so patiently. And I just really hope that it is definitely help you out to become more successful, because I want every one of you to be more growthable, to be more successful, to be more charm, to be more lead, to be have more leadership skills in your personality. So thank you very much, very, very much for listening me so patiently. And now I would like to give it an honor to my respected moderator to please continue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seekers surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seekers can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition.
Sure.
Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer session, we have webinar certification. Question is from Flami. Good day, everyone. Hi, ma'am. Professor Dr. Huma Shah. What is demographic change? What are the effects demography shifts? Thank you.
Okay, I think I was muted. Now, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Now we can hear you.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am, I can
Thank
hear
you.
you.
Okay, so thank you so very much for your question, Flami Ragol. Good day. So your question is that what causes demographic change, and you have also asked about the effects of demographic shifts. First of all, we have to understand that what is demographic. What is demograph? It's about the changing status. Demographic change means changing in status. Now, when you're talking about the business trends, it's mean that no, it's not just only about the business trends. Just take it in a general way so that every person can evaluate it and every person can get a benefit of this culture. That demographic change can be the change in the term of average age, of any life expectancy, of any structure, of related to the families, related to the health education, related to uh, any change. But yes, it can affects on the demographic shifts that when we're talking about the business trends. So now it's the answer for you that changing plays in a very, very essential role in all the aspects. In all the aspects. It not just only depend on investing on something, for doing something, to understanding something. It depends on the criteria of the changing aspects. I hope that you are getting my points. Changing brings you and gives you a lot of knowledge, a lot of change in personality as well. Just suppose that when you do some sort of business, so it needs a good change. It needs a demographic change. You know why? Because if you carry your thing in a same way for a long period of time, the people and the customer will get bored from you, will not purchase anything else from you. So, according to your business trends, according to the question of the business trends, the answer is that this is the change which has to be need after at least 6 to 7 months of any of the trends or any of the product you are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, our next question is from CUNY. Good afternoon, everyone. Good day, Professor. What is the difference between trend and cycle? How important is trend in the company?
A very good morning to you. Thank you for your question. So you have asked about difference between the trend and cycles. Okay, and how important is the trend in the economy? Okay. So your question, what I have already briefly explained, by the way, that what are the trends and what are the cycle in the business trend. But yes, actually the trends provides information on the longer term movements in the adjacent data services for the upcoming several years. Now, this is understand because you have asked specifically the meaning and the definition and the differentiation between trend and cycle. So, this is actually the trend which gives and provides you the information regarding the longer term movements. And when you're talking about the cycle, so it's actually the sequence of like different smoother fluctuations along around the longer term or in a short term, and can be characterized by alternative patterns or expansion, or you can say that what will be the different cycle for that. Okay, like when you're talking about the business life trends can be divided like how you introduce, how you rise, and what will be the peak point, how you decline, as I'm repeating again. And yes, the maturity and professionalism is very important. Now the last part and the final part of your question is that how important is trend in the economy. It's only because of importance, because understanding about the statistics, without knowing and understanding the statistics, I don't think that anyone will be able to understand about the economy. So it's like a component basically, represents the different variations of time series, your business trends, your high frequency fluctuations, like what had been filtered out, what is going to be filtered out. So the trend will definitely help with the strong bonding and correlation between the statistics and the economical rate of your country, or if you are talking about globalization, so you can go and learn about the different time series and seasonally trends, global trends in the business side. I hope that I have answered your question.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, our next question is from Leutrim. What is the purpose of evolution and what are the benefits of evolution in international business trade?
Okay, thank you for your question, Lutram. Your question is that which I have already described very briefly in my presentation, that what is actually the purpose of evolution and what are the benefits of evolution. That was the question in my last slide, what I have already answered. But yes, for you, I would like to say that by understanding on market trends, business trends, international business trends, businesses can be anticipate changes in the customer demands, and we should adopt all the products and services accordingly. We should not grab all the products. We should not adopt all the products and try to put it out in front of the head and all the customers and the people. No, we cannot do this. We cannot grow up our business according to our circumstances. We can grow up our business, we can grow up our market trends and anticipate the changes in customer demands according to their circumstances, for the benefits of the community, for the betterment of our earning, for the betterment of our business side. I think that it will also allocate their resources, and it will be more effective by the aware of potential opportunities and global opportunities as well. Because this trends are only the key by adopting and changing your business, like demographic changes, and keeping the current and the history and the present and the future ahead of their industries with the continuously growing part of your business trends. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, our next question is also from Leutrim. Question: what is the method of trend analysis and which method is used for measuring trend? Thank you so much again.
Okay, what is the method of trend analysis and what method is used for measuring trend? Okay, so the answer is the slide what I have mentioned you regarding my research which I have done in last December. Uh, I hope that you have seen that research what I have done in a different sort of demographic. Actually, when we are talking about the project management now, so it's mean that you are talking about the trend analyzing. We should not go for the different gadgets. We should not go for the different mobilization and so much globalization. Let's go towards very simplicity. Let's go towards very simple form. Just if you have learned about some sort of statistics and you know about what are the statistics, you can easily analyze your points. You can easily bring up the better trends in your times. like like we see that the wise people and the good people always say that don't wear the brand, the wear the local things and wear in just a way that it will comes in a brand in front of you. So it's like bringing up your statistics in a good way. But yes, on the other hand, I can give you an answer about the trend analysis as well, that or you when you are talking about the method. So in the project management, actually the trend analysis, it's arithmetical technique actually, what I am showing you in front of you and what I was telling you about statistics. And that was actually was very historical. It not was so much historical, but it's just a result to predict the future outcomes. It's only the prediction for the future outcomes. Obviously, we are just planning our future, na, that what will be happen, how can you grow, how can you launch, how can you decline. All these things will be going to be happen in future. It's not we are doing recently. So this is only achieved by tracking the variance in cost and schedule the performance, because performance also plays a very essential. And the content is very important in this, because the project management quality control tool will place you in to understand the actual trend analysis, which you can do by the technique of hypothesis, and you can analyze any of the trends related to your any profession.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Now, next question is from John. How does micro and macroeconomics bridge the gap of the evolution in business, the customer culture, and the market?
Thank you for your question. How does micro and macroeconomics bridge the gap of evolution in business to the customer culture in the market? Good question, because through which question and through the answer, which obviously I can give you in just only a minute, but still it will also help you out to become with the more varieties. For the listeners, other listeners as well, is actually a supply chain when we are talking about a micro and macroeconomics. So it makes you a good chance to differentiate that what is micro and what is macro. Just simply put, that micro refers to a small things, like, and the macro refers to a big things. Simple. So it each of them terms approaches is a wide range of context basically, and it refers to a wide range of concepts, that what is actually the concepts in economic and the business trends. But yes, according to your question, what you have asked related to the evolution in business is the microeconomics is concerned with the how supply and demand interact in individual markets for goods and services and whatever the product you have. Like I have shown my thing regarding the stones and all this thing. But the macroeconomics is actually a subject or object, you can say, is typically the nation, the society, that how all markets interacts to generate a big phenomena that economics call, usually they call the aggregate variables. So I think that it's actually a routine steps in when you learn about some computer like Excel and PowerPoint and all these things. So it can work you as a utility company. You can get a different types of brands, and the culture will also help you out in all these things. As I have already told you about the how the culture will help you out, how they will grow up. So micro and macro जो economics है वो basically एक big phenomena, and all the variants what I have highlighted in front of you also.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, our next question is, Lakshma, what do you mean by business crisis in global level?
Am I audible to
Hello, ma'am.
you?
Can you hear me? Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, maybe there is some internet issue. Okay, so the question is, thank you for your question. Question: what do you mean by business crisis in global level? Okay, it's actually different sort of things that it needs to be talked on a longer period, because business crisis, and especially after the pandemic, we are facing a lot of business crisis, not only in Asia, in every continent. It's actually the major disturbance of business, which is already being survived by the different people, by the large variety of businessmen and all the people. It's suddenly, it's not called the suddenly, but yes, it can pose the insane difficulties and very danger for the business usually, in a situation when we have to work out more and more and hard work more and more, and we are not able to survive, and we are not able to code more disaster. I think that the business crisis in global level, first I would like to add natural disasters. Yes, natural disasters are actually not controlled under any company's control, are not under any company's control, but they can cause the issues in brands, abilities, the variety, the stakeholders, the customers, as well as environmental issues, cyber security, and product recalls. Many of the things have been already stuck in the way that can work it out, and about the conflicts with the interest group. And at the global level, my answer is that we have already faced financial crisis, technological crisis, natural crisis, workplace violence crisis, crisis of confrontation, organizational crisis. What crisis we are not suffering from? I think it's the worst part of business trends, and we have to accept it. Yes, what I have already said, that decline and negation is okay. So may all the global crisis will definitely come up in upcoming till 2025, hopefully. Thank you.
Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day-to-day activities along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable Ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you so very much, respected moderator, for hosting such a beautiful program. And we are always have a very good time with you. And thank you so very much to all the listeners, to the organization, team organizers, Kaushik Datta, obviously, and hope to see you again on the platform of Institute of Global Professional. Thank you so very much. Have a very good day, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification, if you want to leave this studio, you can, ma'am.
Could you please repeat? Sorry.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, ma'am.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. IGP Knowledge Seeker is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker is time for the regular certification process. Regular webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Now, today our webinar topic is Evaluation in International Business Trends, and the code is IGP 5579. And the code is IGP 5579. Without code, no one is eligible for certification anytime. How to claim and certificates? Go to www.eduigp.com, click sign in, log in if you already have an account, or create a new account if you are new. Once login in, click for free webinar. Select the webinar title and click continue course, get enrolled. If you haven't enrolled yet, Type the code in your certificate code box. Click get your certificate. Auto downloaded in PDF file already. Just check it in your file manager on download folder. Don't forget to leave a review in our FB page, website, and in Google. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of our regular webinar is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activities. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.slido.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct join. Quiz code is morning. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. Fill up করতাম না, কিন্তু ওগুলো ওখানে ছিল। না, এখন ওগুলো যদি সামনে করে তখন আবার তাহলে এই চারটা এখন ফিল আপ করি আমরা। Please join in Slido with code and the code is morning. Please join in Slido with code and code is morning. Please join in Slido with code and the code is morning. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is morning. Please join Slido with the code and the code is morning. Already 28 people joined with us. We are going to start our quiz session with 28 people. Our first question is, which is an appreciate organizational structure in the global sense of international evolution? Option 1, domestic structure with international vision. Option 2, multi-domestic structure with domestic department. Option 1, domestic structure with international division is the right answer and 41% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Marshall is holding the first position after completing our first question. Our second question is, did Harding think government should intervene in business? Option 1 false, option 2 true. Option 1 false, the right answer, and 45 people are right here. In the leaderboard, Shuffle is holding the first position after completing our second question. Our third question is, any e-commerce companies are seeking international business customers should have option 1, multilingual web designers, option 2, language converting software. Option 2, language converting software is the right answer, and 31% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hannah is holding the first position after completing our third question. Our fourth question is, all of the following are trends in the 1926 set. Option 1, a resurgence of neticism. Option 2, a popular movement to migrate away from crowded cities. Option 2, a popular movement to migrate away from crowded cities. The right answer, and 52% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Marcel is holding the first position after completing our fourth question. Our fifth question is, where could Mia find current global online? Option 1, www.starbucks.com. Option 2, www.cnn.com. Option 2, www.cnn.com is the right answer, and 62% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Michelle is holding the first position after completing our fifth question. Our sixth question is, the marketing department is constantly monitoring trends in its customers, and so it's working in option 1, boundary spanning, option 2, integration. Option 1, boundary spanning, option 2, integration. Option 1, boundary spanning is the right answer, and 46% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Michelle is holding the first position after completing our sixth question. Now, our seventh question is, in what way was Henry Ford responsible for revolutionizing the car manufacturing business? Option 1, Ford used as assembly in line to mass product vehicles. Option 2, Ford insisted that each car be hand designed. Option 1, fraud used to an assembly line to mass product vehicles. Right answer, and 96% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hannah is holding the first position after completing our seventh question. Now our eighth question is, Amy started selling her jewelry online as well as in her storefront. What is her business now? Option 1, click and mortar to brick and mortar. Option 2, brick and mortar to click and mortar. Option 2, brick and mortar, and 2, click and mortar is the right answer, and 62% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hannah is holding the first position after completing our eighth question. Our ninth question is, in the 1920s, business began to boom. This boom was clearly demonstrated by rapid increase in production of the option 1, bicycle, option 2, automobile. Option 2, automobile is the right answer, and 62% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hannah is holding the first position after completing our ninth question. Our last and final question of this session, a cultural class highlighted by the trial in which the new teaching of evolution was pitted against traditional teaching. Option 1, Buy one, option two is cups. একটু দাঁড়ান, আমার তো শেষ। Option two is cups, the right answer, and 52% people are right here. শেষ। Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner, top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. At the end of the moment of our session, we can say properly feed your school, never stop learning because life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end button, again, wants to thank to all IGP knowledge seeker for your active participation as well. Always. See you in the next session. Thank you.